It's now 6 minutes after the hour on this Monday morning. Well, lately there's been a lot of talk going on about earthquakes and earthquake preparedness. And here in Nevada, some of the discussion hits a little close to home. The state is known for mining and seismic activity. So what potential dangers are there for an old mining community sitting literally a few miles away from a fault line? News 4's Will Von Toggen took a trip up to Virginia City and has this report.
It's always something that we think about, and it's a part of our emergency planning here.
With over 750 miles of mine tunnels running beneath the Comstock, many have wondered what might become of the little hillside treasure of Virginia City in the event of a major earthquake. Surrounded by several fault lines and a state ranked #3 for seismic activity, it's a legitimate concern. However, not one that too many of the citizens here are worried about.
We don't think that the mines underground here would really create any sort of a problem for us.
What would happen, the mines would not be caving in like a lot of people suspect. The absorption would be gathered by the water that has filled the tunnels over the years.
And what about the mines that aren't filled with water? The mines that still sit open and stagnant hundreds of feet below.
You know, most of the mines, if you go down there now, look brand new. They don't look like they're 140 years old. They look like they've been put in yesterday because of the preservation. There's not a lot of air down there, so the wood looks good.
The darker timbers that you see in here are the original shoring timber. They're over 150 years old.
Over a century old and still holding firm. But the natural preservation of the original Ponderosa isn't the only assurance for the town. The old methods of German engineering implemented during the original construction of the tunnels also plays a large role.
It's called a square set joint. It's incredibly simple. It's just a three-step pyramid because that joint doesn't use nails, pins, screws, dowels, pegs, or glue. What holds it together is the weight of the mine.
So while the risk of a quake or two is inevitable, the potential tremors are not enough to shake the spirits of the inhabitants of this historic town.
And we've had a number of earthquakes here within the last 100 years. Nothing has ever been damaged.
I'm a fifth-generation Virginia Citian, and we haven't had any issues with the earthquake, so hopefully that stays like that.
Will Von Toggen, News 4.